Well, this is my crossbow. I built this thing, I started working on it in my senior year in high school, in 1965, just prior to my going into the United States Navy. And I continued working on it off and on when I would come home on leave during my service time. The bow, well, let me first of all say something about the stock. The stock is made of American black walnut. It cost a fairly good bit of money. I got it at McKinney Lumber Company in Greenville, South Carolina, where I was born and raised in Greenville County. And it's a very beautiful piece of wood, the grainage and everything. And I tried to fashion this thing along the line of modern sporting rifle stock, and yet giving carvings and things that you can see here, like the bear that I carved on the south side of the southpaw or left-handed side. I'm a right-hander. No, actually, I'm a right-hander, and this is where I'll be shooting, with a bear facing me. And of course, just regular floral type designs and carving on the other side. And the bow, it's made of fiberglass. It is a 120-pound test, quite rugged, very strong, very dependable. I've had it for a few years. I'm thinking very seriously about wanting to go ahead and try to make my own bow, but this is sufficient for the time. And of course, the trigger mechanism, I need to add a spring to it. As you can see, there it has the sear piece that holds the cord or the string, so that this, my thumb right here, is represents the string. When I pull the trigger, it releases the string, and I pull it back. I need to put a spring in here, a good strong leaf spring that would allow it to spring back automatically, and I wouldn't have to do it by hand every time. The cable or the string, I like to use the term cable because this, for a crossbow, this is literally pretty much what it is. This is a wound, very strong test pull strength, 250-pound test strength. I want to go far more than what the bow pull weight is. And when I get this 150-pound test pull bow, this is going to be still 100-pound tolerance over that, so that's good. I made this one after I got this at a hardware store. And it took me quite a while to pick just the ideal material, but what I did is I used the sewing needle and everything, a very strong heavy-duty leather sewing needle, and drove an awl through and make a hole through the cord, and then ran this hemp down through it and started tying, and then ran super glue all the way through. And I tested it several times, so it shoots. It does very well. It holds up very well. I'm going to try to do a stringing or a stringing demonstration with this. This is not easy. I'm going to I like to design and build a crank for this thing, so that the turning like they did back in the ancient times, the Middle Ages, all the way through the Renaissance period, when crossbows were very widely used. And of course, what you do first of all is you run the bigger starting piece through here like that, and then get the smaller loop that I made. It has to be looped in like this, and make sure it's positioned well, and then some good strong muscling, putting all my weight on it. Yes. Much easier if you can get a crank. and it's strung, as you can see. I had to put all my 169 or 6-something pound weight on it to really get it to give. And of course I have this thing in the steer in the shooting position. This hook is locked in. And what I do is the stirrup, the foot stirrup, what I do is I'll run my foot through this thing. You can see it down here at the bottom. Don't want to slip or anything, but anyway, I'll put my foot through there and then bend over, have my armpit rested into the butt end of my stock, and with a thumb lift up my arrow or my bolt guard. There it is. And of course, I'm not going to shoot it in here in the house. My wife would have a conniption if I did. I mean, I could do some considerable damage. But it's so hot outside, that's why I wanted to do this demonstration or this video inside. So just pretend that there is the arrow or the bolt. It's called a bolt in a crossbow. It is down, set right about a ½ an inch in front of the housing area where the sear or the release mechanism is. And I'll place it, I'm just pretending I'm placing one in here. And you just take careful aim. And it would fire. That's how it's done.